All right, big breaking news now coming in. The Bihar government lawyer now speaks to India Today. Bihar government lawyer says Nitish Kumar's government stand is vindicated. Bihar government says Maharashtra government was not investigating the case. Listen in to what the lawyer has to say first.
Sir, pretty much all of your arguments have been accepted by the court. The Bihar police's FIR as well as the jurisdiction to send it to the CBI has been upheld. So what now further in this particular case? Now the CBI is going to be investigating, but where is the jurisdiction? If somebody is arrested, where will they be produced?
Yes. Now first answer to what you are asking me, that the jurisdiction of Bihar in registering the FIR, validity and legality of that has been clearly upheld by the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has found that the registration of FIR by the Bihar police on the allegation which were contained in the complaint made by the father of Sushant Singh Rajput, they had disclosed cognizable offences where Bihar had the jurisdiction to register FIR. The Bihar police started conducting the investigation where again the Supreme Court judgments have been referred to, which were cited by us, that the investigation will be allowed to be carried out by such a police authority, that is Bihar police in this case, unimpeded or uninterrupted by anybody including the court. Then the principles of law which have been laid down by the Supreme Court, the way I understand, is that which court will be the competent court of jurisdiction to file the challan or to do intermediaries before filing the challan will be decided by the investigating agency on the basis of the outcome of the investigation and the evidence collected therein. Supposing some evidence, some witnesses' statements show that something had happened or the consequences had been felt in a particular category, then a court in that territory will also be a court of competent jurisdiction. So today we must wait for the completion of the investigation process by the CBI. Let us wait till the time they complete that investigation and get into a position of preparation of their report. In my view, it is the CBI as an investigation agency, on the basis of the evidence and other material collected by them who are preparing that report, will then be in a position to decide which court they have to approach for further proceedings under law.
First go across to Anisha quickly. She got us that reaction. Anisha, very interesting how the reactions are coming in, because this is so much about the divide on both sides, isn't it? At this point, with the verdict also coming in.
Well, Pooja, the divide on both sides was with regard to the jurisdiction. Now, remember that the precedent cases regarding where the jurisdiction of a case lies are very clear. The fact is that where the crime has happened or where the direct effect of the crime has happened is where the jurisdiction to hold the trial lies. An FIR, however, must be filed as soon as the cognizable crime is reported to a police officer. So taking into account both these issues, first, the fact that a cognizable crime was reported to a police officer, so they had to register an FIR. Ordinarily, what they do is they file a zero FIR and send it across to the police station of jurisdiction.
So from what I get from you, Anisha, is at least the jurisdiction matter has now been put to rest, and that was the big issue. But it is, remember, an emotional moment now.